Yo, everybody, this is yo boy Johnny Wild, and today I wanted to talk about manipulation. Do you need to manipulate to win? Do you need to manipulate to get what you want in life, to get what you want from people? And this is not a sort of moral grandstanding sort of video. This is not a video where in that question is an implicit sort of judgment that's saying, of course not. Because every emotion and every state of behavior is a tool in the tool belt that allowed your ancestors to survive. So, that being the foundational understanding of where I'm coming from, do you need manipulation in order to win, in order to thrive? Here is my position. I've thought about this a lot. I used to be quite heavily into the pickup and seduction communities, learning how to get good with girls, learning how to become a very attractive man. And I still do that, but now I do that in a way that feels good to me. And in that community, there's a lot of questions as to whether persuasion techniques are manipulation or not. In my experience, manipulation, we'll define it first, is persuasion with a bad intent. Setting up win-lose situations. That's your frame that you're coming into these interactions with. Is I'm going to win and you're going to lose, and this is going to be a competition. And so manipulation is knowingly, intentionally persuading someone with bad intent for them, trying to get one over on them. Whereas you can persuade someone from a place of knowing that you're going to give them a good time, knowing that you're going to just really live a fucking awesome life, and you're going to be pulling them into that life. So, that's the definition of manipulation. Now the question is, do you need manipulation in order to get what you want, in order to win? Do you need to get one over on people so that you can be above them, you can dominate, and they can take it? And they can deal with the fallout. They can deal with the negative ramifications. So here's my perspective. Manipulation is motivated out of fear. Manipulation energetically is motivated from a fear-based contraction. You know, usually when you see someone who's like cunning and manipulative, you can see in their eyes, it's like, there's like that sharpness, almost like that snake-like sharpness, and like there's a little bit of like a seductiveness to it. Often in our lives, we're unconscious that we're in a fear state, that we're in a contracted state, that our musculature is tense, that we're in a suspicious energy. And if our surrounding situation that we were in, our interaction that we were in, was actually one that was threatening to us, manipulation is a great tool to get out of that. Lying is a form of manipulation very often. So like Anne Frank, would you tell her not to lie, not to manipulate, tell the truth to the Nazis who wished to do her harm? No, in that situation there was an actual threat. In that situation, she needed to be very cunning, very manipulative, and that prolonged her life. So there are times for manipulation that will help you, but very often in our modern day culture, there's such an abundance of opportunity and potential to connect and just have all these win-win situations that will really just take you to the next level and make an upward spiral in your life, where the more success you have, the more success you bring to other people, the more success you bring to other people, the more you connect with them, and then the more that you form a whole that is so much better than what you could have ever done alone, or what you could have ever done by being competitive with people. So we're in a society now where our environment doesn't actually necessitate that we operate in a fear-based, energetic contraction sort of state of mind. So, I'll give you an example. You can manipulate a girl into bed, where you sort of trick her into thinking that you're someone that you're not. You can manipulate her by making her feel good about you, making her like you, when really she probably shouldn't even like you, because there are people out there with the personality that you actually have, your authentic personality, that will actually be drawn towards you. And so in this situation, if you manipulate someone who wouldn't authentically like your personality into liking you, well, guess what? You've won a battle. You've won a battle. That situation, you're like, yes, I won. I got the thing that I said to myself that I wanted. But guess what? You winning that battle by successfully manipulating led you to losing the war. It contributed to a loss of the war of you trying to have a great, wonderful, loving, pleasurable, powerful, connected life, abundant life. Because in winning that relationship, for one thing, you've tricked the girl, you've brought her a net negative impact. For another thing, you've brought yourself actually a net negative impact. Because now you've filled a part of your life with a situation where you're spending time with someone who doesn't even value you for who you are. And if you would have been authentic in the first place and let go of the fear contraction that motivated your, and when I talk about fear contraction, it's literally a contraction in the body, that the eyes, If you would have let go of that, relaxed, and let that dissipate, so you could come back into a more relaxed, healthy, happy state, that person, that woman who shouldn't have liked you, she's not going to like you at the very beginning, and she will leave. And guess what? That creates a space. It creates a vacuum. And in that vacuum, now there's the potential for you to suck in someone who loves you for who you are, who's attracted to you for who you are. And so you can see how, even though manipulation can help you win a lot of battles, it will actually contribute to helping you lose the war. Because any behavior that you do that's holding on to a fear-based contraction implies that you live in a reality where you need to stay afraid and suspicious and disconnected. But that's actually not the reality we live in, not in a Western society, not in the United States of America. So, manipulation will help you win battles, but often those battles that you win will help to contribute for you losing the war of having the best life that you could have. What you want to do in general is whenever you feel these fear-based contractions, you want to feel where they are in your body. You want to feel where there's tension in your body, and you feel the fear and the tightening often in the gut or the chest or even in the face. You feel like the tension in the jaw. And you want to habituate a new response to those fear contractions, which is relaxing. Literally imagining going to where the tension is in your body and visualizing the sensation of melted butter. Looking around, scanning your environment to see, is it safe? Is it safe to be who I am? Is it safe to feel how I feel? And when you do that, you let go of this fear-based state of mind. And just in relaxing the musculature, the tension, you start to ascend into a life of pleasure. Because the release of tension is pleasure. When you come, you orgasm, such a release of tension. When you get that massage and someone digs deep into your muscles and you feel that feeling of, pleasure is a release of tension. So the more you can release tension, the more you release fear. The more you release fear, the more you release suffering. Manipulation is holding on to fear. Manipulation is holding on to the conditioning that tells you you live a horrible life. So, in essence, let go of the fear, let go of the contraction, take a breath, relax, trust yourself. This is the pattern that you need to habituate in your nervous system. Relaxing your muscular tension whenever you feel it, taking a deep breath, and exploring. How could I feel better right now? How could I feel more pleasure in just standing right now and breathing right now? And if you habituate that pattern, that response to your fear-based contractions and tensions and desires to manipulate, you won't need to manipulate almost ever again. And your life will get better and better. So, to wrap up, manipulation is a tool. It can help you to win a battle, but be very aware if winning that battle is going to make you lose the war. This is Johnny Wild. I hope you got a lot of value out of this today. If you did, put some comments below. If You have any questions about this? You have any arguments that you want to make about this on the internet? Put them below. I'm sure people will engage you. If you want help conditioning your nervous system to be in access to pleasure, ease, relaxation, so you can create more win-win situations in your life, so you can connect to people effortlessly, so you can suck people in who love you for who you are and love you for your relaxed, pleasurable energy. If you want to be the man that just pulls people into his life who loves him, and you want help with this, if you want to be the man who takes the risks that he needs to take effortlessly because his confidence is so high that no matter what risk he takes, it will all work out for him. If you want to become this man, I've created the Rewild program. And it's a group of men coming together, getting my coaching, my energetic coaching, my mindset hack coaching, my life coaching once a week, and also getting access to a brotherhood of other men who are undergoing the same transformation to become who they were truly meant to be. If becoming who you were truly meant to be appeals to you, well, I wouldn't wait much longer. Reach out, contact me. Below this, I'm going to put some contact information. You can go to my website, or if you see those on Facebook or Instagram, DM me. We'll do a free consultation call for you. We're going to see where you're blocked up in your power, where you're blocked up in being able to feel effortless pleasure in everything you do in your life. Those peacocks are screaming today. Peacocks, man, that's cool. Look at that guy. If that appeals to you, don't wait. Become who you were meant to be today. Johnny Wild, out. Make sure, like, subscribe, hit that little bell, because this is just going to get better and better and better. Johnny Wild, out.